Hey folks, and welcome back to MusicalConman Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. This time around, gonna try a new strategy where not only do I use my new and improved microphone, I also actually adjust the volume so that the game audio is not wildly overpowering the microphone audio. So with that kind of improvement, hopefully my voice will not only be understandable, but actually audible. Wouldn't that be an upgrade? So, with this vast assortment of powers, we're going to go ahead and keep playing the video game. Let's do, you know what, since I'm enjoying my new microphone so much, let's do one more Azazel run, and we're going to see if we can get through without taking any hearts, hearts, bombs, or coins. And it's going to be tricky, because unlike when playing the Lost, we're not getting any means of getting health back, so we have to either not get hit. Like, the only way we can restore health is through items that grant HP directly. So if we can get an item like, for example, can't take the bottom one, like, for example, Satanic Bible, that's a way that we can gain health without picking up health. And for that matter, now that I think about it, it might be worth trying this. You know, hopefully we get it this time, obviously, and considering it's taken a couple attempts. Ooh, we're gonna do this. Considering it's taken a couple attempts. We don't have a bomb, so we can't do this, actually. That's a shame. Don't worry about that. Just a secret I was going to try and unlock. Anyway, we could also try Maggie and do a red heart run, because Maggie starts in with a built-in way to get health back. So I'm just trying to think of ways to, you know, survive this challenge. Don't pick that up. Oh, I know this first run is, in fact, going to end not when I die, but when I pick up something I shouldn't, and it's going to hurt so tragically that I almost wanted to just pick up those soul hearts and do a normal run, but I won't. I'll stay strong. I will check this text I just got. I will not be scared of that, because what are you going to do? Boom, a zoom, a flume, and a yoom onto the next room. Okay. Let's see. What are some topics to monologue about? I was thinking, like, you know, I've only talked about game stuff for the most part so far, but okay, that was a bad plan. But, you know, since I've got the floor entirely to myself here, maybe I should use this as a chance to practice my witty banter. Just go on about this and that, blather hither and yon. What's everybody's favorite TV show? Not feeling chatty. I see. That's fine. Do you like movies? Okay, this is a little awkward, and I'll admit I wish you would work with me a little bit here, but that's fine. That's fine. It could be just me having this conversation. My mom always used to say whenever it was, oh, Frenchy, whenever she was talking to me and my stepdad, does this do anything for us? Yes, it gives us, let me lean in and look at, I think it gives us little tech lasers around our shot. Not sure. But my mom would always, like, whenever it would be me and her and my stepdad at the dinner table, and neither of us were particularly inclined to making conversation, she'd just be like, oh, talking to a brick wall over here. Or like when it was making Christmas plans or something. Be like, I mean, fine, if nobody else cares, I'll just, you know, what am I even doing it for? Range up is nice. Give me an item that gives me HP. You know what? I'm down. Flip a coin. We win! So, it was a little risky. But I'm going to check that boss challenge room real quick. So Guppy's Collar gives you a 50% chance to respawn with half a heart after you die. That's right, we're not doing that. And so we decided to die. I decided to die because there was a 50% chance I would come back, and I did. Oh my god, that was close. So now we have a guppy item. Basically, the reason I did that was like, it was a little silly, and I'm not going to do it there. Give me books. Those aren't the books I want, but you know what? I'll take Anarchist Cookbook as our only way to summon bombs right now. Okay, that's a little risky. Let's see if we can get those into a safe position and blow you up for our personal gain. Anyway, I figured, you know, this challenge is pretty tricky. If our run isn't going super well, it's probably better to just start another one. Oh, that's a shame not to be able to take that. So I figure, you know, I'll take the coin flip. Either I will have a good item, or I will start a new run. This is a little risky. Let's open this one first. Pandora's box. Okay. This run is a win as long as we can make it to the dark room. So I'm considering taking health, keys, bombs, just to ensure I can win this one. But if I can do both in one run, that would be amazing. So our goal is to use Pandora's box in the dark room, which means we have to not take Pandora's box and not die until then. Which is going to be tricky if we have no health and no way to gain health. So let's at the very least not blow ourselves up on these fellas. I am kind of sad to lose the blessing of Anarchist Cookbook. It's not normally a good item, but this was one of the few circumstances where it might actually be good. That's poison. Go boom on the poison. Anyway, I think I kind of want to double or nothing this one. Just say either I complete all my objectives or none of them. And maybe it would be better to do both, but I mean, just do... Oh, Jesus. I almost ended it right there. But I'm a dreamer. Oh, man. What am I going to talk about? I watched the new Star Wars. I didn't think it was very good, but that's actually a negative because it's going to reduce our range. It would increase our shot speed. Well, that might be the run. Whoops. Alright, let's try that again. And if we get Pandora's box again, we go back to doing just a regular full strength run. Or maybe I should try Maggie with this. Another Azazel. That wasn't my best. See, I keep trying to talk about something and then a thing happens. Almost as if being distracted makes me play worse. But I saw the new Star Wars. I thought it was real bad, but I had read enough reviews and stuff before I went to it that I already knew I would find it real bad. And honestly, I've seen the previous two. I kind of just wanted to see this one out, like, at the very least laugh at it. And I went with a good friend, and we did laugh at it quite a bit. At first, she was trying to give the movie an honest shot and maybe didn't appreciate my little jokes at the movie's expense. She just had a pained expression, like she was trying, but eventually she finally joined me on team what is this movie, and we got to have a lot of fun just going, what is this? Why did they do that? Uh-oh. Did we just lose? Wait. Okay. It's so risky. Oh my gosh. Oh Jesus. It almost pushed us into that. Okay. Precision. Beautiful. Okay, we can never come back here. Well, that's not good. If I hang to the left, no, I gotta teleport out. It's too risky. I can't make that. Yeah, so it's not this way, right? Yeah, that's just that. Oh, so many lovely pickups I would love to have. Anyway, if you happen to have seen the movie and you thought it was a good movie, okay, that's fine. I'm glad you liked a movie. For me, it felt like it really went back on all the things I loved about the previous movie. Like, intentionally trying to write away all the things I liked. And without going into too many spoilers, let's just say seemingly everything I thought was really cool in the last movie, there was a concerted... It seems like there was a concerted effort to undo it in this movie, except maybe for a couple of, like, magic space powers that they were like, yeah, that's cool, we can use those again. But other than that, forget the last movie. Let's do our own thing. And I didn't like their own thing very much. Oh, I had my hand off the keyboard and that was dangerous. Hey, that gives me health directly without me picking it up. So that gives me an extra heart on my bar. So that means if I can get to a double room with this, I can actually afford to take one if I don't take damage on things like that. Sorry, I just saw a text from my landlord asking, you know, coming towards the end of a lease, landlord's curious, are you going to keep living here? And I think the answer is we are not, so I got to figure out what I am doing, and that's stressful. I might end up going back to my hometown, get some more better medical care there, but unfortunately not. Explosive diarrhea? That's not it. Range down. Wow, our range is taking a... Oh no! Alright, either we get Pandora's box here and do that, or we just end the run. How did that even happen? And I know... Hey, I see you in the comments typing out your hateful messages about giving you heart attacks and all that. Don't even start. I mean, you can write the message, and you can send it to me, so I guess you can start and, like, continue and finish, but figuratively don't even start, because I can't with you right now. I literally can't with you right now, because, like, you can't comment on the video right now. The video is... I was gonna say the video isn't out. The video doesn't exist. It's being born. Like, you can't eat a loaf of bread and say, how was your sandwich? There's no sandwich. It's just video bread, just video flour. That's not a video sandwich at all. And so what I'm saying is, don't pick up the bomb and leave your angry comments, but I am invincible to them. They can't hurt me because I can't see them. In the future, I will. Future me will have to deal with that. Future me probably will cry at your hateful, hateful messages of just vitriol and punitive cruelty. I'll take health and keep my full card. But current Connor, there is no future. Oh yeah, I just listened to, not the whole album, but the first half of the My Chemical Romance album, Danger Days. So that's the one, nice, health. That's the one that I read some lines from at the beginning of the last episode to celebrate my new microphone and everything, and the person who kindly gifted it to me, Guppy Adam, those aren't Guppy Adam. And... oof. Donation machine ain't it. Well, that was useless. Buttons are usually useless, but they're useful just often enough that I have to. I don't have to. Probably shouldn't. But I can't resist. Oh yeah, anyway. So, last episode I read the intro and kind of outro from that album, so today I was like, I'll go actually see what's up, and I'll admit, it was real cool. I think I need to start listening to some My Chemical Romance. I'd never really given them a shot, but now that I have a close friend who's really into them, it's like, oh hey, I'll check some of their stuff out, and oh hey, it's cool. Oh, some lyrics about, like, fighting against corporate hierarchies and, like, you know, living a punk lifestyle, like, against evil rich fucks who want to just control you and destroy the world. It's like, oh, maybe that is the message we could all use right now, of, like, get mad and do some stuff and take care of each other And don't just do what they want and lay down and take it. So that's cool. I had always just... Oh, I really thought there was a rock in that corner and that I was going to stand on it and be safe. Anyway. So I may want to start listening to some more of that music for inspiration to action and making the world better, you know? When I originally started making these YouTube videos a few years ago, like, I was holding up. It was because I was holding up and right, but I was still holding left on my keyboard, and when I'm holding 3 directions at once, surprise, it doesn't go. So I was going in. I don't know what I did. The point is, I was holding some stuff and it didn't move the way I wanted it to, and I did. Anyway, when I was originally making this YouTube channel, I was just making it for the experience of making a YouTube channel, checking it out, you know, seeing what it was like to record videos. I had enjoyed making and watching Let's Plays, and I thought, might as well make one. Okay, this is a good start. Okay, so Azazel doesn't get the Brimstone Tech Tears, but this is the run, and we should really try to win it, because this is perhaps the best item in the game, and now we just have to kill everything and never get hit. And honestly, that seems doable. Okay, I'm gonna make it my goal not to take damage, at least for the next 2 floors. Let's just move on. Even in this tiny, shitty room. Even in this tiny, bad room. Oh my god, that was dangerous. We don't have a bomb to follow up on that, so we can't do it. I'm not going to use ball of bandages at all, because as tempting as it is to run into my enemies' faces and do my damage that way, I have Tech X, I don't need to. Anyway, I thought maybe I'll just try, see what making a YouTube video is like. I didn't have, like, dreams of becoming famous, but I was curious, like, would I be likely to attract any audience? And the answer is, oh, this is bombs. The answer was no. Like, maybe if you, like, put some work into it, but just making a channel and uploading a few videos for the heck of it is not going to get you anywhere. Okay, we cannot go back that way. Does this affect us? Oh, yes, and it gives us a tears down, so we're definitely going to take it. It's a fun effect. I almost ran into a bomb and ended a run with the best item in the game, so that would have been sad. Addicted is fine. Temperance is a fool's game. And it looks like we have a way to loop back around without ever going through that room. Anyway. I didn't have dreams of becoming a big YouTube channel, but I just wanted to see if I made a channel for myself and used it that way, would anyone watch it? And the answer was yes and no. Did, like, a bunch of internet strangers glom on and watch it? No, but I found out a couple of my real-life friends wanted to... If that had been a coin, we would have been in trouble. If a couple of my real-life friends wanted to just listen to me talk for a little while and hear what that was like. HP, let's take it. Little Brimstone is great, and I'm trying to decide whether it's worth the HP that's really hard for us to get back. I think we have enough damage. And normally we'd want to get Devil Deal precedent so we can keep getting Devil Rooms and not Angel Rooms, but honestly, like, Devil Rooms cost health. We're not going to get more health easily. I think the move is to just not take a Devil Deal unless it gives us health, or just a tremendous benefit. And Little Brimstone is amazing, but it's not... I just don't think it's strong enough to be worth what it costs right now. Alright, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Angel Room, Glyph of Balance. Hey, it's health. That's what I really need. I'm actually going to use a precious, hard to get back bomb here to blow up this statue. I want to kill this angel, because killing the angel gets me a key piece. Man, these Wiggle Room Tech X shots look so cool. That's a shame to lose health that way. I am going to finish my anecdote eventually, but first I'm going to get this key piece and improve my chance of getting angel rooms in the future as opposed to devil rooms. And so when my goal was to, like, not necessarily reach a wide audience, but, like, to keep the possibility open, I kind of wanted to not talk about anything too divisive, like not get super political in my videos or whatever. And, you know, I didn't have anything super political to say. But also, like, now that I know, A, my main audience is just my friends, B, like, I don't super care if some random person finds my videos that I make for myself and my friends. And who knows, maybe in the future I'm famous and this is like being watched in a high school classroom somewhere, if they still have high schools. But none of that is really a good reason to change what I want to do now, which is just make a YouTube video I like or want to share and play a video game, which I can only do a certain amount, so I might as well let my friends watch. Steven's a good item. That's actually a great item. We went from, like, well, 5.55 damage to 7.79. So that's good. I think that's how much damage it said. I don't remember what Glyph of Balance does. I think it might be bad. You know what? I'm going to look it up. Binding of Isaac, Glyph of Balance. Glyph of Balance, Isaac. Isaac Wiki, come on. Let's go. Yep, okay, it does what I thought. Yep, gives you 2 soul hearts, which is the important thing, and then it modifies drops from champion enemies. So when Isaac has no red, so depending on what you have the least of, it'll drop that. So when I have no health, or when I have really low health, I'll get soul hearts or red hearts. That's not the case. Then when I have no keys, I will get keys. Then when I have no bombs, I'll get bombs. Then I guess next step, red hearts not applicable, then coins. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to get bombs and coins dropping every time from champion enemies, not keys. And since I can't pick those up, that won't change it, which means I'm going to keep getting those. Is this active now? It is active, so that's actually pretty good. Sorry, Wiggle Worm, this is just better. The dim light bulb or busted light bulb, whatever it is, it gives you a bonus to all your stats when your active item has no battery charge. And apparently, since this doesn't charge whatsoever, that counts as always being empty. I think it counts as always being full also. This is dangerous, but luckily the red heart can't hurt us. So, I wanted to just, like, talk about, you know, keep conversation limited to topics that wouldn't bother people, but Australia is on fire right now, and that seems to be bothering people, and, like, scientifically we have basically until about 2030, until the end of this decade, to get our shit together, or climate change will end the world. I don't have any way to re-roll this, and I'm not going to get away, so let's take that -1 tier delay, which is pretty good. That sucks. So, like, playing nice isn't going to save the future of a livable planet, because, like, things are pretty bad right now, and the real effects, but, like, the real effects of all this stuff aren't going to happen until, you know, long after I'm gone, like another 100 years. Like, I don't, like, sure, if I'm still alive 100 years from now, that might be cool. I'm sure there's, like, gonna be cool stuff to do and cool people to meet, but I'm not expecting it. Actually, that's gonna drop pennies, and I don't want to drop pennies, so I won't take that. Anyway, if Australia is on fire now, I'm not excited about what will be happening when things really start to get bad. And that's just coins, don't take it. That's double damage. That's pretty good. Can't blow up that angel statue. Already been to the treasure room. No point going to the shop. Let's move on with the floor. So this is a really good run. So now we're just really trying to avoid those instant death coins. I think we can survive without getting hit again. And I don't remember what my goal of not getting hit was. I don't know if I met it or not. But forget not getting hit. We've got health. We've got enough damage to beat the final boss. I just need to dodge, most importantly, coins and bombs. So whenever I finish a room, I'm going to try and not stand at the center. I'll take free bombs. I'm going to try and not stand at the center. And I'm going to try, because if a key drops like that, but it's a coin, aka if a coin drops like that, I don't want to pick it up. And whenever I enter a room I've been through, I'm going to pause at the beginning just to look it over and make sure I don't run into anything. If I did that policy all the time, I probably wouldn't run in... Jesus, don't go there. I probably wouldn't run into as many spikes, but the white one is invincible until we've killed every other killable enemy in the room. I'm going to avoid going through the middle of rooms when I can, just as a habit to... Okay, I need to not be near that. I can take that key and get out. I got to be real careful coming back through this floor. Anyway, the point is, being polite, being rude might or might not save the world. And by rude, I just mean like standing up for things I care about, or like even saying that I care about them. So not exactly rude, but saying things that some random YouTube stranger might not like. Hi, sorry. How did you get here? Saying things that a YouTube stranger might not like may not save the world, but pretending everything's fine and refusing to say anything that might upset people, including, you know, the people in control of these bad situations making them bad, like, that's certainly not going to save the world. And, you know, it is unfortunately kind of a situation where, like it or not, the world does kind of need to be saved, you know? Like, no, the planet won't literally die. No, human civilization, like, humanity as a species probably won't end. And, like, from climate change, like, it could from nuclear war, but climate change is unlikely to be a killer of humanity, but it could certainly drastically decrease our ability to survive on this planet in anything like the, you know, wonderful, beautiful numbers of amazing people we have now. And also, there's a lot of things on this planet besides humans that I also think are cool. Like Small Rock. I mean, it doesn't appear to be on this planet, but it would have been worth a shot. So, I guess what I'm saying is, YouTuber MusicalConman formally endorses Bernie Sanders for the U.S. presidential election because I see some of the candidates, like, I'm not even going in there because it's too risky to come back out. Like, Elizabeth Warren, for example, I would see as, like, a big improvement over anything we've had before. Certainly a big improvement over what we've got now. And at the same time, with the kind of clock we're on, I don't know if I see Elizabeth Warren as enough to, you know, save the world. If she won a primary and then won a general election, that would be awesome. I would party in the streets, but it would not be enough. And if Bernie Sanders wins, that's not going to be enough. No one person is enough, but boy, like, let's just go fight. In the system we have that puts so much power into the hands of one person, like, gotta go to the dark room. It certainly would be helpful if that person were a good one which I don't feel that they currently are, and I would love them to be. Anything here worth stealing, because we can steal for free? Wow, these are awful. And honestly, these are so awful that I think I just want to save this Emperor card for a free teleport on a future floor. Like Brother Bobby, I guess, as a first of 3 items towards a transformation we have that isn't that amazing even if we get it. Okay, that's a key. I'm so scared of losing this run to coins, bombs, and hearts. If on, and because this is Curse of the Maze, if on any room a coin drops near a door, we just use the Emperor card to teleport immediately to a boss, because the rooms can teleport randomly. So any door we go into could take us out of any other door. And if there's, don't stand near the center, if there's a key near any door, we could get teleported to that and just die. Is this worth it? Doesn't matter, I did it. You notice I'm opening the red chest there because the red chest might drop soul hearts, but it's never going to drop coins or usable bombs. It might drop troll bombs, but not usable bombs. So it's going to have a limited threat, whereas if I open that, it could cover the floor and stuff that effectively kills us, and we have to fight while it's there, and that's no good. Carefully open. Okay. I don't think we need these keys, honestly. That was my little addition to the day. But yeah, I think that good things are good, and I think that bad things are bad, and and I think I would like to have a planet that humans and animals can survive and thrive on, and ideally in a way that doesn't hinge around domination and control, but rather just like cooperation and coexistence, and like, you know, maybe that's quote unquote too optimistic, but also like, those weren't near doors, were they? Also, like, all dying in nationwide fires as a lot of the rest of the world just sinks beneath the waves doesn't sound ideal. So it seems like, you know, maybe we all try our best and that happens anyway. Why not? Oh, right. Oh, that wasn't a tinted rock. My bad. It's not like it's worse if we try and fail, so might as well give it a shot. Health we can sell. Are either of these good enough? I think we have not had any guppy items this game. I don't think we're gonna get guppy. I will take Rotten Baby as close range defense. The way I think about it is, since we're just trading away 1 red heart, it just has to be good enough to keep us from getting hit once. Like, if there's one time that an enemy would be getting near us and it dies to the fly generated by Rotten Baby, then Rotten Baby has earned the health it costs to get it. We're doing so good right now. Infinite keys for the rest of the floor. That's not really useful. I'm not even going to open chests at this point. It's not worth the risk. Okay, that was rough. I will blow this up to increase the deal with the devil odds, and it's not any Curse of the Maze or any curse, so we're not going to be teleported randomly unless we take a pillar card that makes it so, or other effect, finding a complicated series of items that, like finding a devil deal. Wait, devil deals can't contain chaos. Yeah, I don't think there's any way, and there's no item pool we could get that gives us a active item that teleports at this point. So it's only pillar card. I want to go fight Hush just to flex on him, but I also want to win. Oh, but I want to flex on him. I want to flex on him so bad. This is not a good plan. Okay, as long as I beat this without getting hit more than twice, I'm going to feel fine about it. Don't open those yet. I don't know why I went here when I can't take it. I don't know why I blew up the, put out those fires when I can't take them. I don't even remember what the golden poop does, the glowing poop does. Nod leaf. Nod leaf is a victory condition. No, not with our current build. Maybe a little. Okay, if we take the yellow fly, we can beat Hush without getting hit. But I want to see what this does. Held ground, portable sanctuary. What does that do again? I think it creates a zone of invincibility. Maybe after we get hit, it creates a glowing poop that we can blow up to create a zone of invincibility for a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, when I'm hurt, it spawns a white poop. White poop has an aura around it that makes me shoot faster and has a high chance to have me not get damaged. Oh, that's interesting. If we have this item and we have the poop active item, it's really good. So enemies can't destroy the white poop, but I can destroy it myself by accident. Careful. Careful. Ooh, that's good. We lose our active item bonus until now when we get it back. Oh, wait, shit. That's a terrible item that I shouldn't have taken, because that's going to drop bombs all over the place when we clear rooms. Oh my gosh, that's dangerous poison. Okay. Wow, our damage is looking fine right now. So yeah, I guess in this harrowing moment of, like, not just right-wing fascism spurred by the fragmentation that, like, increasing power of corporations and just intensified capitalism has kept all of us. Yeah, I figured if I'm gonna let it out, I might as well let it all out. It's just like, hey, here's some things I have issue with about the world we live in. I think that we gotta try and do something, because I don't blame individual people for systems is my goal. If we stand right here, we're fine. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of individual people who've done bad things that aren't great, but, like, no person does those things, like, in a vacuum. Like, somewhere they learned that it was alright to do this. Someone let them, someone or someone's allowed them to get into a position where they could do it. Other people taught them the ideas, etc. Like Jeff Bezos, like, Amazon CEO, awful billionaire, like, I don't like him as a person, but I don't think that, like, and, like, I think it would be great if he paid his workers enough to live and didn't work them at a pace that caused great risk of bodily harm to them on a regular basis. And also just, like, shipping methods that create a lot of pollution and just aren't good. Like, I don't love that he does these things, but I'm not under the illusion that he invented the idea of underpaying, treating your workers badly and having a negative effect on the environment to make money, because he couldn't, if he didn't do those things, he couldn't be a billionaire, Like, if you have enough money to end world hunger permanently today and you choose not to, like, I'm going to hold you a little bit responsible for that. And he could do that many times over. Like, oh my god, that was dangerous bomb. The Amazon thugs are coming for me. So this is the first time we've gotten hit. So we did beat Hush without getting hit, which I think says a lot about where our damage is at. That, like, I mean, yes, I am pretty good at this game, and I know how to dodge all his attacks. But also, it was nice that we didn't have to dodge them for very long. I'm getting out of that room. So question marks could teleport us. So we gotta move carefully. Okay, dodging bombs. Not getting hit. Anyway. Honestly, the other reason I was thinking about, like, maybe wanting to, like, add more of my personal views and beliefs and, you know, not just, like, personal views, but strongly held convictions. I don't want it to sound like a marketing thing. I'm not on the side of, like, you know, whatever I think, like, the opposite is just as valid. Like, sure, like, a healthy amount of self-doubt is a great thing, but also, like, if you believe in anything at all, like, you have to believe that it's more right than some other things. Oops, accidentally went out of full screen. So kill this boss and just don't have bomb bag drop a thing that I land on. See, I knew what to be scared of. And take this. Go to the dark room. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried that I, like, accidentally picked up a coin or a bomb at some point that I wasn't supposed to. Be careful of these. Careful of these. Those are fine. That's fine. I don't mind damage. I'm just worried about soul hearts, but I still would like a deal with the devil. Full health doesn't help us. Vert gives us what? Oh, right. It gives us question mark pill. Okay, we're not messing around. We're teleporting directly to the final boss. We are blasting it from orbit with our incredibly powerful lasers that we got on the first floor and our 23 damage that we've got just from a couple really good items. I don't want to do a victory lap. Okay, have we done it? Have we done it? Yes, we did it! Oh my gosh, that was such a trial. Anyway, I wanted to talk about these things because I'm making these videos and I'm talking about the game for a while, but I thought, you know, in my real life, I have a lot of things I have to talk about. Like with my real life friends, like, I'm good at monologuing for a while, sometimes to the detriment of listening. So thought, I have this platform that I use for talking just by myself. Why not actually talk about more of the things I want to talk about? So that's going to be the video for today. And it seems that, like, talking about what I think was the catalyst for good fortune and good items and tech acts and actually making it through a really good run without picking up the bad items. So congrats to myself. I'm happy about that. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.